Ma'am, what is it you consumed on July 5th?
It was a plate of chicken. It was like chicken breast or chicken tender, but it was like her own sauce that my neighbor made.
That contained alcohol?
Yes, she said she marinated it with Jack Daniel's whiskey, and then she made the barbecue sauce with something else. I don't even know what the name was.
Okay, and so did she tell you that when you were eating it?
No, when she had first came up to me, I was in my garden, and I had I'm never ever home July 4th because I had worked the night shifts. And she told me that she'd be barbecuing, and if I wanted a plate, I could come grab some, and she'd have stuff for the kids. And I went over, grabbed my plate, and she said she gave enough for my cousin. And I said, okay. I had some that night. And then when my SoberLink went off, I called the EMS place. They told me that everything was working just fine. I said, okay, because on my end, it's acting weird. And then the next night, the SoberLink had did the same thing, but that was also after I had had the leftover. I ate the remainder of the chicken because my cousin had told me he didn't want any more.
Okay, then what about July 7th, ma'am?
That was the day of so when the SoberLink thing went off, that was for my last testing of the night. When it went off, it said every 15 minutes to take a test, and it kept doing that over and over until it went into the next day. So it was just the next night when I had sat down right before bed and I ate that food and the test kept going. It was just the day after the next.
Okay, well, that's 2 days later. July 5th was the first one, and then 2 days later was July 7th.
No, I'm saying that the next night, my last testing is at 11. The testing rolled over into it saying it was the 7th.
Okay.
It was like
And so,
12:15 or 12 something when the last test was stopped.
Okay. And so you didn't taste any of the alcohol, anything?
It didn't taste like alcohol.
Ma'am, here's the thing. You're on probation for operant visibly impaired, which was reduced from a high VAC, which you had a 0.34, and no WI. And so it's your responsibility before you consume anything that somebody else makes to know what's in it. Because the other people aren't serving the penalty for violating probation. You are.